The way things are shaping up, Johnny's right back in the mix from the Heisman race. How potentially important, or could it be to this program to be one of only two ever to have a guy win the Heisman twice?
I think that in order for that to happen, as I just talked about, I think the first, we've got a couple big stages here for our football team. And, anytime you're playing, LSU's a prideful program with a great tradition and history. To go over there and play and to be successful there, we're going to have to play well as a team, and he's going to have to play well. And same thing the following week with Missouri, which will have implications for our league and probably who represents the East. So performances by our complete team and by him to close out the season are going to have a lot to say about awards for all kinds of folks, awards for and where we're going to be in the bowl conversation. And we know that, and we've got to handle that one at a time. But everybody understands where we are, and we're going to have to play well against both these teams, and we're going to have to play well this week to go to Tiger Stadium and win. And I think that's what do they say? That's where teams' dreams go to die or something like that, and then where it goes. So. We're trying to keep our dreams alive.
We talked to significance of the Louisiana players. I think 9 on defense, kind of a homecoming, and the rivalry game, the chance for them to get home, the significance for them.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. You got to remember, for our kids that are from Louisiana, and it's the same thing. They've got kids from East Texas, Houston, from Texas. So there's some significance in this game in that respect. I think. For our current roster, you got to remember these guys. Last time we went over there, these guys were just born. What is that? 94.
94.
All right. So I mean, for our fans and for everybody else, you guys. Everybody remembers this used to be a heck of a battle. These guys never been over there. That played either from this state, unless they went on a visit, which a bunch of our guys did, or from that state. So it's a little bit different for our current players than it is maybe for former students and fans. Like I said, that's 18 years ago. And guys like Darren Claiborne, I think they can't even walk when last time we went to Tiger Stadium. Think about that. So it'll be a big deal for us. It's our guys are excited about it, to go in a venue like that, and and 2 top 20 teams, and I think again a 2:30 game represents the significance of this of the game, and looking forward to playing. I think, as I said, they're a program with tremendous pride and tremendous tradition, and it'll take a really good effort from all 3 phases, offense, defense, and special teams, for us to go in there and win. But I think right now where we are, we're about as healthy as we've been. I think we got a lot of energy. I think our guys understand our schemes as much as any time this year. And so, even though I said it's going to take a lot, I think right now we're in a position where our guys understand what we're doing. We're looking forward to going and playing.
You look back at your matchup last year and the success they had in defending Johnny. How much of that was his inexperience at that point in his career and their scheme and talent that they have on defense?
I think.
And what can you take away from it?
I'll be honest with you. There's 2 different football teams on the field this year. So they lost a bunch of guys, particularly edge players, defensively. And I think it goes without saying that offensively, schematically, we changed as the season went on after that football game. So, last year's video is important, but not nearly as important as the last 7-8 weeks of video.
Front here, Kate and then Zach.
A two-parter, if I could, Coach. First of all, you talked with respect about Tiger Stadium. I'm trying to think of your career, have you had a chance to coach against LSU and Tiger Stadium
No,
before?
have not.
And then, Johnny, I know you get asked every week how he's improved from last year, but I'm looking more at the aspect of Travis Labhart said he's a different leader or a more vocal leader than he was. And, you know, after the Rice game, we talked about channeling his passion in a positive way, which appears to have been the case. Can you just talk about, has there been growth in those elements for Johnny?
No, I don't know. I think it's just the natural growth of a player. When you're a freshman or when you're a first-year player, all you're trying to do is your job. And I don't care what position you're playing. And particularly a quarterback, when everything's coming at you, and you got your hands on the ball every play. So it's hard to do your job as a first-year player and get somebody else to do their job and lead and communicate. So, you know, that's just natural. Coming into this year, being more comfortable with our schemes, being more comfortable with defenses, and just being comfortable. You know, he's gotten better with that and being able to talk to other guys and just about, you know, what they should be doing and what happens during the game slows down for you the more you play. And that gives you the opportunity to communicate with other players. When you first start playing, everything's, you know, like I said, you got enough to worry about. So that's natural. I think he's comfortable in the system. He's comfortable with the situations because basically, I don't know, we've been in every situation we can be. We've been ahead, we've been behind, we've been in tight games and lost. We've been in tight games and won. So, you know, winning drives, you know, chances to win, didn't make it. So he's been through that. And the comfort level to play in that situation, I think that also makes it easier to be a leader. And he's handled that very well.